Hi everyone. Like the Batman v Superman trailer talk, this is coming quite a bit later than I had planned to. I wanted to get these done quicker, but unfortunately, sometimes I'm just kind of lazy. But okay. Anyway, the Suicide Squad trailer, as you know, was leaked initially after it showed at Comic Con. That was the Saturday, the same Saturday that we had that the Batman v Superman trailer dropped, and then it was Monday, yes, Monday late afternoon that they dropped the official trailer in HD in all its glory, and Suicide Squad has been something that a film project that I've been interested in for quite a while. I haven't read a lot of the Suicide Squad. The only Suicide Squad stuff I have read is in the New 52, but I haven't read the John Ostrander stuff, which I believe is kind of the definitive Suicide Squad. I've also seen the animated film Batman Assault on Arkham, which is essentially a Suicide Squad film with Batman in it. But even though my knowledge is kind of narrow, of course, and they were also on Arrow. I haven't watched a lot of Arrow, but I know that they came into it in season 2, and now I guess they can't really use them anymore. It's not like what we have with Marvel, where er, well, I don't know. I don't know if Marvel has the same kind of thing, but I guess with DC, when they had Smallville on, they couldn't do Batman because Batman was they were doing the Christopher Nolan films. Uh, but anyway, yeah, I digress. So, my knowledge of the Suicide Squad is somewhat narrow, but I have liked the New 52 stuff, liked Assault on Arkham quite a bit. I think that's one of the best of the DC animated films thus far. We're up there with Flashpoint Paradox and, The Dark Knight Returns and Under the Red Hood. But again, I've been interested in this project because it's kind of a different kind of comic book movie. Like in the vein of Guardians of the Galaxy, I mean, a very different style, but in that same vein of taking a series that is made up of characters that not everyone knows and sort of bringing them to the forefront. Of course, a lot of people know who Harley Quinn is and the Joker and Deadshot, Killer Croc, but not everyone knows Deadshot. Not everyone knows Katana or Enchantress, El Diablo, Rick Flag, Captain Boomerang. These are characters that I think general audiences don't know, and of course this is different than Guardians because it's dealing with straight up villains, whereas Guardians of the Galaxy was more okay. They're just kind of anti-heroes, but I think this is going to have more of an edge because this is DC, and they seem to be going for a sort of edgier kind of universe than Marvel. And again, because we're dealing with villains. So, right into the trailer. Right off the bat, I love Viola Davis as Amanda Waller. When they said that she was going to be playing it, it's like, perfect. She kind of one of those things where it's like, yeah, Viola Davis kind of is Amanda Waller, and I can, just judging by the trailer and knowing her other work, she can play that kind of stern, no nonsense, person, but still have their kind of a dimension to it. Yeah. Viola Davis is the kind of actress who she always gives a lived-in performance. Some actors just, they come on the screen and they feel like fully fledged people, even if the writing isn't there. And I think she's one of those kind of actresses. Yeah, she's terrific. I love how the trailer opens with her. Just by that opening scene, it's like, okay, that's Amanda Waller. And I like how she mentioned Superman. because for a while, I think people were confused about why they were going to be doing a Suicide Squad after Batman v Superman. Why would that be the next movie? But having these two trailers come out very close to each other, you can kind of see how thematically and narratively they're going to be tied into each other. That this isn't just some random film that they're making. Amanda Waller says, Superman, maybe he sort of brought these villains out of hiding. Of course, the Joker is in this trailer, and Batman, and in the Batman v Superman trailer, we clearly saw the Robin suit with spray paint on it. Some people have theorized, speculated that we may see the death of Jason Todd in this, or they'll tie in. They'll tie in together. That what's kind of hinted at in Batman v Superman is going to be sort of explored a little bit more here in regards to the Batman-Joker relationship. There's that scene, which, I sort of followed the productions of these movies, and there was a scene that they filmed where, Batman's on top of the Joker's car with Harley Quinn in it. I saw set videos of that. That's in the trailer. I'm wondering if that's like the opening scene or something like that. I think that would be a really cool opener. I know people will say, oh, they're shoving in Batman, but it kind of makes sense. It makes sense. It ties everything into here to have Batman there. And I am wondering what the main mission of this film, of the Suicide Squad, is going to be. I'm wondering if the Joker is going to be the main antagonist, or if he's going to be more of a supporting character, and there's something else going on. Maybe there's a traitor on the group, and, maybe one of those things where there's these bunch of twists, and we realize what actually is going on. The trailer for me didn't give a clear sense of what the actual sort of mission is going to be. I don't know. It didn't seem like this is going to be Assault on Arkham, like a live-action version of that. I mean, that'd be really interesting. I think, even if you don't want to repeat that exact film, the whole idea of, going into Arkham could be very interesting. I kind of hope that the Joker isn't the main antagonist, because I feel like that's a little bit too easy. I think I'd much rather just have the Joker, again, as a supporting character who's connected to Harley Quinn, have that part of her backstory, but, have a different kind of villain at the center. Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn. I've been really looking forward to seeing her in the role ever since they announced her. I mean, I've been looking forward to seeing Harley Quinn. As soon as they announced this film, even before they cast the character, I was like, great, we're going to see Harley Quinn in a movie. And, she has been done live action before on Birds of Prey and Arrow. I watched that scene on YouTube, which just is a brief cameo. This will be really her first her first film appearance, and really the first real major live-action interpretation of Harley Quinn. Because on Birds of Prey, Mia Sara, she wasn't really Harley Quinn, or she was, but she wasn't in the costume. I didn't really like that version of Harley Quinn in that show. It only lasted a season. But anyway, I think Margot Robbie is going to be really good in the role. She is a very good actress. I saw The Wolf of Wall Street, and she was very good at doing the sort of Long Island. I think she is from Long Island, like that kind of, that kind of wife. Very, assertive and, sort of like a mob wife almost. And I get the sense that this is going to be somewhat more of a toned-down Harley Quinn, that she's not going to be as cartoonish, which is fine. I just hope that she's still funny and that she's still you know, feels like Harley Quinn. I mean, I would love her to have her signature lines, like, Mr. J and Puddin', and yeah, those, I know those may seem kind of forced, but, I kind of want to have them in there, and I also believe that she's going to have her hyenas, which is kind of cool. Jared Leto as the Joker. As soon as they mentioned it when they announced, he was gonna be doing it, uh, even before became official, I was like, okay, Jared Leto as the Joker. I wasn't thinking of that name, but it makes sense. Even before seeing a picture or seeing the trailer, I was like, I can see Jared Leto as the Joker, and in this trailer, in his brief appearance, he looks really good. He looks like the Joker. I know people don't like the tattoos. They don't look as quite as prominent as they were in that picture, where they really just were bright. Everything was really bright in that picture, but here looks like the tattoos are more. I mean, they'll still be prominent, but they won't be super bright, and I don't mind them. I mean, the damage tattoo may be a little bit much, but this is their version of the Joker. The Joker can look different. He's one of those characters where you can kind of change his appearance a lot. Still you want him to still have the white face and the green hair, but you can really play around with how he looks, and this is just what their version of the Joker looks like, and I'm fine with it. Like, for me, it's the performance. Regardless of the tattoos or the thing on his teeth, it's the performance. And again, he looks really good. He looks very scary. Like, this is a guy who would scare you. So yeah, he looks great. Will Smith as Deadshot. The problem of having Will Smith in a role like this is that sometimes he can kind of just by being, Will Smith, like, he kind of overshadows the role a little bit. Like, sometimes people are such big stars that, they sort of, they're so much bigger than just, any role. But I'm okay with it. Maybe because I'm not someone who's really into Deadshot, I'm okay if you have a very recognizable actor playing him. It depends on how it's written and how, Will Smith performs the role. I mean, I think, Will Smith, can be a good actor. Like, he can do more subdued things, and this definitely looks like a more subdued kind of performance. I don't think he's going to be making jokes all the time, or even if he does make a few cracks, this isn't going to be Will Smith, attempting to, play the character, give a genuine performance. So, who else? Jai Courtney. I came around a little bit on Jai Courtney after seeing The Terminator. I didn't think I wish they had cast someone more like Michael Biehn, but I thought he was okay in that. I liked him in that more than I have in other things. And here, what I like is that he's actually using his Australian accent as Captain Boomerang. Somehow I think that's going to make him a little bit more, likable, and I feel like this will be a more kind of loose performance from him. A little bit more fun. It may be one of those things where you see him in this, and it's like, oh, wow, like, he can be a fun actor. Joel Kinnaman plays Rick Flag. I don't know a lot about Rick Flag. I've seen Joel Kinnaman in RoboCop and Run All Night, and he's a solid actor. Again, you don't get a lot of some of the other characters in this, like Speaking. Killer Croc looks great, except that with the hoodie on, he kind of looks like Jamie Foxx in the last Spider-Man film, where he had the hoodie on. It's kind of like the Lizard with Electro's hoodie, but yeah, I'm kind of interested in Killer Croc on screen because he's one of the villains that we haven't seen yet, and Um, Enchantress, again, that's a character that I don't know a lot about. I think that's a character that even people who are comic book fans don't necessarily know. When you think of Enchantress, you think of Thor and Marvel. She's played by Cara Delevingne, I believe is how you pronounce her name, who is going to be in Paper Towns, based on the book by the author of The Fault in Our Stars. She was just in a movie called The Face of an Angel. I haven't seen her in The Face of an Angel, and I don't know if she's done what else she's done. I think maybe that was her first role. So yeah, I don't know, what she is kind of like as an actress, but yeah, I mean, I'm interested to see what this character is all about. Katana looks cool. Again, that's not a character I know. Um, but I like the variety. I like that we have, someone who's like a witch, someone who's like has a sword, someone who's like a mutant. You have, Deadshot, the assassin. You have Harley Quinn. They don't look super colorful, but I think they're all gonna have their own kind of, personality, and I think this is gonna be good. What interests me about this is that these aren't just anti-heroes; these are straight up villains, and that's interesting to explore. Like people who are kind of evil, who have done evil things, who aren't cuddly. Like with Guardians of the Galaxy, you know, since I was Marvel and it was Disney, the characters were a little bit more cuddly, and uh, but here I find that even if they'll be likable, uh, they're not going to be. There's going to be an edge to it, which I like. I know people will say, "Oh, DC tries too hard to be dark and grim," but I think with Suicide Squad, you kind of have to play with an edge. And I don't think it's going to be humorless. I think there will be dark humor. It's just it's not going to be soft like the way Marvel can be. I don't want to bash Marvel, but a lot of times they are, sort of, sanitized. But I think with DC, we're gonna get something that's has a little bit more of a sharper edge to it. I love the image of the guy with the panda suit with the machine gun and the guy in the Batman suit. I think, again, this will be dark, but it will be fun. I think Man of Steel made people think, oh God, we're getting these. This is just what we're going to get from now on, like this exact same tone. But I think we are becoming a little bit more fun, not in the same way that Marvel is, but just more comic booky, still serious, but fun. And so, yeah, those are pretty much my thoughts on the trailer and on the Suicide Squad. Tell me, what do you think of the trailer? Are you looking forward to this film? What are your favorite Suicide Squad stories? Yeah, just anything related to Suicide Squad, I guess. So yeah, that's all for now. Bye.